A riveting friendly coming up, one that will offer plenty of insight into the tactical thinking of the two coaches. As a spectacle, it should be highly enlightening. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And what we have coming up for you is live coverage of the first match of the season. It is Club Brugge up against Sturm Graz.
Well, as last season's champions, they'll want to make a statement here and start strong. I think this is going to be a good one, you know.
Well, nobody taking charge on the possession front.
Definitely, it's a real scrap, isn't it? They don't seem to be on the same page, do they?
And a look at the starting 11 for Club Brugge. Real chance. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. It's inch perfect. And then when Martinez is through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he decides to go for power. He makes great contact with the ball, and he leaves him with no chance.
McAllister. And Diaz has it. Here's Alvarez. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Pressure is on. Barella. Rodrigo. Perfect tackle. Nicely constructed. Might work out. A stunning piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, that's a real confidence booster. Just knowing your keeper can handle those crucial moments.
Might lead to a chance. And space to cross it. This could level it. Barella. David Hansko. Rodrigo. And Bellingham. Alphonso Davies. Now with Musiala. Can he get the level? And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Look at this, he just glides past the defender with ease, and it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
Bellingham. On the ball, Rudiger. Bukayo Saka. Rudiger has it. Livramento. He could really get at the opposition, but nothing comes of it. Can he? Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. They get the ball once more. Jamal Musiala. And Diaz has it. Plenty of support here. Is this the moment? Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Mancini. And now Rodrigo. Rodrigo. David Hansko. Barella has it. Intelligent ball. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Yeah, it looked really promising, that, didn't it?
Koundé. And that is how to win the ball high up the pitch. James Maddison. Mancini. And Bellingham. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. They're really pressing their opponents. Jamal Musiala. Trying to tee it up. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. David Hansko. And now Rodrigo. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Possession one. And space to exploit, maybe. Jamal Musiala. Enzo Fernandez. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Jude Bellingham. Maddison with it. Martinez! Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! And the short option preferred. Barella. And now Rodrigo. Martinez. On to Musiala. Well, a really good run. Well, somebody's got to stop him. This could be the equaliser. And it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop. And then when Martinez is through on goal, there was never any doubt. He gets his head over the ball and he just blasts it past the keeper. It's a good finish.
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Alexis McAllister. Jules Koundé on the ball. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back at it, into the second half, and who's to say how this is going to end up? Musiala. Will it be? Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Hansko. Livramento. Maddison with it. Barella. And it's with Mancini. Rudiger. Now with Saka. But he's given us away. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. McAllister. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Tino Livramento. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Alphonso Davies. Oh, that's a clever ball. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, have a look at this. He just glides past the defender with ease. And once it falls to him like that, it's a routine finish. Cool and clinical.
Livramento. Textbook example of how to cut it out.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
Decent position. Fernandez. Will it go in? In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
If we watch this again, I love how he just dances by his marker like he's not even there. And then he just shows his cool to finish it off well.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Rudiger. Madison with it. Take it away. Really committed himself to the tackle. And a throw in now. Luis Diaz. And a fine tackle. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Mbeumo. Could pose a threat on the counter. Genuine chance. And nearly a goal after that breathtaking move.
Oh, that was impressive. The amount of players sprinting to get forward in support of the ball. So many options. Picked the right one. Just couldn't convert the chance.
Well, plenty of green space to run into. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Well, how about this? 4-3. Koundé. Jonathan Tah has it. Jamal Musiala. Well read to put an end to that attack. Musiala. Distribution. Is this the moment? And the keeper will happily collect that one. James Maddison. He's in behind. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop. And look at this finish. He catches the keeper out. Out of position and gently lifts it over. That's a fantastic goal.
Koundé. Now with McAllister. And we're inside the final 15 minutes. Mbeumo. On to McAllister. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And favouring power over placement, you've got to say.
He's certainly got the confidence to have a go from there, but he gets it all wrong. It's miles away from the target.
Rudiger. Bellingham. Sunset. And intercepted it. Alexis McAllister. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed, and the keeper had no chance.
They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Alphonso Davies. Now Romero with it. Alvarez. Really nice looking pass. Might lead to a chance. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay onside.
Rodrigo. Barella has it. Excellent vision. Well, that could have been the equaliser.
Oh, that's really unlucky. It was close, and if they keep working hard to create chances, I'm sure he'll put the next one away.
Fernandez. Now Romero with it. Oh, a touch too heavy there. We are going to have 2 additional minutes. Jude Bellingham in search of an equaliser. This could square the game, and it has. Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. So they restart the game, all even once more, but will it stay that way? And a goal here might settle the outcome. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. No two ways about it, he really has brought...